my gosh, sweating like crazy. What's that? Did I put the dryer on? Did I turn the dryer on? I'm sure I did. Okay. Hang on 1 second, guys. Oh no. Okay, 1 second now. Oh, going crazy. What's today's date? Today is the 7th. I just thought I was on mute. Okay, never mind. What did I do? Did my bike ride. Kids went with me. Then came home. I don't know what I did. I went up in my bedroom. And then I just said I was tired of, I told you, upstairs, the wood floors are, what are you doing? Please, look, please stop using those gloves because I don't have a lot of those and I really need those. Use the other gloves. I can't. I'm live, Luke. Luke, why are you doing that? Please.
What are the other gloves?
The other clear ones, because those gloves are now like $25 a box. Okay, they're no longer $9.99. Oh my gosh. Okay. So 1 second. Now, what was I saying? So, yeah. So the carpenter had finished putting the wood floor down in our room, but he didn't do the walk-in closet, and he didn't put the molding back. So the molding's been against the wall on the floor lengthwise. The chaise that is usually against the wall, Jimmy had completely turned around, and he doesn't use the perimeter, remember, of the room? And I just got fed up. So I moved the molding, put it in a corner standing up that has to be put on. The walk-in closet still doesn't have the wood floor down because he was going to do, the carpenter was going to do that last. He did the Hoyer. Oh my gosh. The hallway and the upstairs foyer, but none of the other bedrooms are done. All the wood is there, okay? It's stacked up. I've got stuff on my face. I'm sweating like crazy. So what did I do? And then the kids are walking around in shearling coats. Got all crap on. I put some cream on my face and now it's all over. It's like all over my hair now. What is going on? Okay, I'm really a mess here. Okay, this is great. I'm sweated like crazy. So anyway, I'll take a shower after this. But so I got the molding up. I moved the whole chaise around. I got everything off the chaise that was on the chaise. I have, hold on, I've got to get this lotion out of my hair. Put some lotion on my face. Now it got in my hair. Now it's driving me crazy. I don't know what I was doing when I was up there. Okay. Well, now it's going to drive me insane. I can't get the piece because I'm looking on the have to stay. It's going to drive me nuts. Where was I? Put all that away. Jimmy, for some reason, had all of his suits on the chaise. So I hung everything up. I don't even know why. I found so much stuff in his hoard. Remember my magic towels? I found all of my magic towels. and he had all of the kids' Under Armour shirts. You don't even know what I did. It just is incredible. And then hung most of that stuff, the kids' suits. I don't know why he had them like in a basket. I don't know why. So that all had to be hung up. I had to pull like a bunch of stuff out of there I just wanted to wash. So I have like wash going, and I'm just going to take, I think he's got so many dress shirts in the closet that he doesn't wear anymore, and he'll never wear them. So I'm going to tell him, if he's listening, I'm just going to get those and throw them in a bag and throw them in the Goodwill thingy, the clothing drop, because you are never going to wear those. And I'm going to get rid of a bunch of my stuff. I'm just so fed up with it. And Luke had a conniption because he found the bag that was sealed that had all of the stuff Alexandra knit for them, and he goes, "Oh my gosh." I go, "What?" He goes, "Oh my gosh, please be them." I said, "What is it?" He goes, "Oh my gosh, I thought she was going to kill me." He goes, "I didn't know where these went." And she kept saying, "You have all that stuff I knitted for you, right?" And I kept telling her, yeah, I have it. And then we found that. I found some pictures. I found just some stuff, just crazy amount of stuff that I found. And next thing we have to do is get that mattress that's brand new on the floor, rolled up, that Nectar mattress, and get it on our bed, and get rid of the other one, and get the bedroom done. And then we have to get the floors down and the rest of the house. I'm going to have to hire somebody for that. And this lotion, I'm sorry, this lotion is driving me crazy that it's on my hair now. Okay, now I think it's gone. Okay. Let me go back. Because I'm not in the, I was looking up something that I needed that I forgot to do when I got here. But I'm going to I can't find the live chat. Okay, this is YouTube. Let's see, maybe I'll find the live chat here. That'll be good. Maybe my thing is on mute. Your thing is on mute. Okay. Let me go over here. Here we go. Okay, so, and I'm going to be like getting up to change wash and take wash out. I can finally do this while he's not micromanaging me. Why, Jimmy, if you're watching, you're not micromanaging me tonight. Hi, Ari. Hi, Sandy. Adriana, Faithful One, Flower Girl Phillips, 10th Angel, Melissa Wiseman, hello there. Mary Tackett, thank you, Mary Tackett. You're on, you can talk now. Thanks, Sandy. 10th Angel, Tammy Larkey, Stacy, Buttercups, John Wasaki, Linda Uribe, Slam RN. Oh, and I know everybody's been asking me about the vitamins, and I said I'm going to get it together, but I want to get it together right for you guys. So I'm going to do it after I go live, and then I'm going to send it out to you. You wouldn't be able to order it now anyway, so I'll have it to you. So Monday, okay? By Monday, I'll get it together either tonight or tomorrow, and it'll be there. I'm not ignoring your emails. I have your emails. I will get it together. Okay. Slammer and Juju Positive, Nana X. Flo. Let's see. Linda Uribe, Ruby Ann. How are you feeling today, Ruby Ann? Better, I hope? Let's see. Dewey Do Right. Haven't seen you in a long time. Sassy Darcy. You just got home from shopping. Where'd you go? Grocery shopping? Did grocery shopping today too. Just found out the kids left the green tea in the car, so that was a good thing I checked on that one. Danielle C. Jennifer Bradford. Jennifer Bradford, I gave you a number last night, but you didn't call in. Did you miss it? Love the Sun 100. Mimi. Okay. So, Ash Lewis, hi. Gail B. I got Juju positive, right? Okay. Pink Peppermint. I know I probably missed a lot of people. Slamoran, I got you, right? Stacy H. Marissa Cart. Okay, Faithful One, Flower Girl Phillips, I got you guys. REA, okay. I think I've got most everybody. Oh, and Moo, I have to get you some other stuff that you wanted to look at. Let me see if I can do that real super duper quick. I just have to cut and paste something. Oh, the kids were running around in shearling coats, hats, and muskets. Okay, and I was sweating profusely. This my hair is soaking wet. Okay, see that? Okay, that's why I've got to take a shower after this. That's all. And I said, "Aren't you boiling?" And they're like, "Yeah, a little bit. I'm going to go outside with this." And literally, Ethan's running around with a shearling coat, this hat, this like suede hat, musket, and something else. And now they must have sweated like crazy because they're both taking showers. Okay, this is so crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. Okay, Jimmy, are you here with your new friend? Hi, Mr. New Friend from the hospital. How are you? Tomorrow's Sunday. Now, see, now I can get to tomorrow Sunday. I don't know. I wasn't. Oh, that's Rocky. They're taking showers. That's what you hear. Hold on. I've just got to copy something for Moo that I was supposed to do. Otherwise, I'm never going to remember to do it. And that will not be good. Okay, hang on. And all I taste is salt. It was stinging my eyes. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me see this. Come on, come on. So we're going to take a look at what's going on in the headlines in a second, and I'll check John's page. Hold on, I'm trying to get to this. I don't know, why do I keep telling you to hold on? I hate that I keep doing that. It's like, okay, we're holding. Where are we going, Carolyn? Hang on, hold on, hang on. Okay. Let me just get to this. Okay. All right, I just have to paste this and then I can really go and do the other stuff. Again, just so everybody knows, that was not Jim Renam last night. Okay? I told you that it was confirmed, and it's been confirmed again. That was not him. It was someone that likes to dox, and likes to dox a specific woman, the same way that Bobbity Bob does. And the same woman that Bobbity Bob did. The one with the domestic violence. Yeah, doxing the crap out of her in the emails. And he was doxing the crap out of her in the messages, even putting her son's name and everything in our chat. That's the kind of people that was. That was not James. It was not Misery. And if they would have gotten on, they would have done something really bad. That's the kind of people we deal with. Sick minds. Absolutely sick people. Okay. So that's done. Let me go back to the chat. Okay. Hi, Robbity Bob. Hi, Ann Cheever. All right. And poor Robbity Bob. He always gets, I hope people don't mix Robbity Bob up with Bobbity Bob. Robbity Bob is good. Bobbity Bob is bad. It's like just like a Dr. Seuss. You've been sweating buckets today? Yeah, I went for my bike ride and then I literally went upstairs and I haven't stopped since I sat down here now. So from my bike ride until now, so like three and a half hours I was doing that. And I could have continued it all night. You know what? It's so funny. You get involved in something, right? And then you want it finished in a night. And, you know, it can't be, but I get like so pent up, like, oh, I got to get all this done tonight. And then I'm like, no, you got to stop it. It's like if you start to work out and you work out too much, you know, because you want to just get into it, you got to take it easy. 3.5 hours, I think, is enough. Tammy's building a house. Tammy's building a miniature house. I didn't know she was doing that, 10th Angel. Hi, Angela. I'd like to see the houses that you guys are doing. 10th Angel, I wonder if it's possible to upload like the, like the pieces for the couch or something, to upload them onto the Cricut and have the Cricut cut it out on chipboard instead. I wonder. You know what I mean, Scumps? Oh, really? They go back next week? Huh. They were sentencing the cop killer yesterday. But considering death, the cop came up, let me see, to the car and was shot. And then the man stood over the cop. You're dying. Shot 5 more times. I feel sick thinking I'm dying. Yeah, that's horrible. So human in the city, got home from PA and doing the laundry. So yeah, it's humid here too. It really is. It's not so much hot as it is humid, right? It's not that it's hot. I mean, it's like 80 today, but still wasn't like, I know it's 80 sounds hot, but it still doesn't feel like hot heats that like you can't wait to jump in the water. It's very weird. It's so weird. Everything is so weird this summer. It doesn't feel like 80, but the humidity is ridiculous. And now, like I said, I'm having to water the plants and everything because for once it's not raining. And it's just nuts. It's gross out, Daniel. So yeah, just the humidity is horrendous. Yeah, it makes you sweat like crazy, especially when you're working out, you know. I've just been going. That's why I'm looking at the kids in shearling coats and I'm like, are you guys nuts? My kids are nuts. They always dress up or something like that. They used to wear costumes like endlessly for years. And I would say, oh my gosh, it's Thanksgiving. Can you take the costume off? Everybody's going to be like, what is this when they look back on it? Hi, Vicky. Hi, Heavenly Clouds. Your hair's a cotton ball? Yeah, now I've got something. What's that thing flying around? See that? What's that? Okay. I'm going to check the, see what's happening in the world, because I haven't had the TV on in 2 days. Jimmy constantly has the TV on. Our TV's probably having a conniption because it hasn't been on in 2 days. Wait, how long has Jimmy been gone? He went Thursday? I think it was on Thursday because he left it on. So it hasn't been on Friday or Saturday. So 2 days. It's going on its third day of not being on at all. He can't stand the silence. I love it. I love not hearing the TV blaring in the background. Hold on, it's computer's being funky. Okay, so we got a little update on, let me see, the Murdaugh case about the young man that was driving the boat. Hold on a minute, let me just grab this. And then him and the girl was killed. What's her name? Beach, right? Is it Megan Beach? Mallory Beach. Mallory Beach was killed because she was tossed from the boat, and then he was, facing charges on that, and then he and his mother were shot on their family property. So there's like an update on that. So let's see what we've got. So there's newly released audio from police dash cam, and it reveals a distraught Anthony Cook screaming at Paul Murdaugh. This is Paul Murdaugh with this reddish hair right here. The night the grossly intoxicated son of a prominent South Carolina family who allegedly drove a boat into a bridge piling, killing Cook's girlfriend, 19-year-old Mallory Beach, who was tossed from the boat in the crash. Her body was found a week after the crash. Murdaugh, who's now 22, and his mother was 52, Maggie Murdaugh, they were both shot to death on June 7th at the family's hunting lodge in Colleton County. Paul Murdaugh was awaiting trial on boating under the influence charges for the February 2019 crash. Police have named no suspects or persons of interest in the murders. The boat crash has come under increasing scrutiny since the mother and son were murdered, as Beach's family and Connor Cook, another passenger in the boat, and Anthony Cook's cousin have sought to find out why only one person on the boat was given a field sobriety test. Connor Cook and only one officer wrote in his report that Paul Murdaugh was driving the boat. Connor Cook, in fact, initially said he didn't know who was driving the boat, and later said Murdaugh's father, Alex Murdaugh, told him that I didn't need to tell anyone who was driving. Of course not, right? Anthony Cook, however, had no such hesitations. In the newly released footage, Cook tells Beaufort County Sheriff Deputy Stephen Domino that Murdaugh was driving and launches into a tirade against him when he walked by Domino's cruiser. And let me see, there's a dash cam. Let me see if we can hear this. Hang on. What is this? Okay, it says, "Get that MFer right there away from me," says Cook, who had been on the phone with his mother moments before, telling her, "We can't find Mallory, Mom." Domino asked the increasingly agitated Cook to calm down, that I'm hanging with you, okay? But Cook says Murder needs to rot in effing prison, and then tells Domino he ain't getting in no effing trouble. And then Murdaugh apparently smiled at Cook, setting him off. "You effer, smiling like it's effing funny," Cook screams. "My effing girlfriend's gone, bro. You think it's effing funny?" Domino tells Cook to sit down, calmly trying to keep the situation from escalating. I hope you rot in effing hell, Cook screams. Domino was the only police officer to write that Cook told him that Murdaugh was driving the boat. In the dashcam video, Cook tells Austin Pritchard of the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources that Murdaugh was driving, but Pritchard wrote that Cook did not know who was driving in his report. Another SCDNR officer, Michael Brock, who now works with the State Law Enforcement Division, noted that Cook flipped out and was yelling at Paul in his report without noting that Cook told him Murdaugh was driving and that Murdaugh killed my girlfriend. Connor Cook, meanwhile, has asked the court to allow him to depose 5 officers that he believes were part of a conspiracy to hide Murdaugh's involvement in the crash. In addition to Brock and Pritchard, Cook is asked to depose former SCDNR officer Robin Camlin and John Leroy Keener, along with Troy Andrew Krapf, both of the Beaufort County Sheriff's Office. The depositions would be the prelude to a lawsuit. Connor Cook's petition says the 5 officers may know of a conspiracy to cloud the investigation. Hold on one second. I just kind of lost where we were. To cloud the investigatory issues and to disseminate false information in the community with the intention of misleading law enforcement and prosecution charging parties and the public into wrongly and falsely believing Connor Cook should be arrested and charged as the boat operator. Now, Mallory Beach's mother, Renee Beach, filed a wrongful death suit in 2019 against Parker Gas Station, Alex Murdaugh, and Paul's brother, Buster Murdaugh. Domino, interestingly, was fired in July 2020 after being accused of unlawful use of a controlled substance and making false or misleading statements to a law enforcement officer. He was never charged. So this case sounds like it's heating up. And I know they don't have, any suspects in the murder of the mother and the son. To me, it sounds like, someone was, I don't know, perhaps, allegedly, feeling that justice wasn't served. And I don't know, just a gut feeling I get. I don't know. All right, let's see. Okay, North Carolina now. So this woman, she doesn't look elderly. They call her elderly. Let's see how old she is. She looks pretty darn good for 70, doesn't she? An elderly North Carolina woman had been missing for 2 months, was found this week, entombed in concrete in her basement. The Avery County Sheriff's Office said that 70-year-old Lynn Gay Keene's caretaker, who had been named a person of interest, was found Friday night in a western North Carolina hospital with a drug issue. Elizabeth Freeman, 53, currently faces charges of larceny of her motor vehicle, financial card theft, and identity theft, but she has not yet been arrested. The sheriff's office filed a missing person report for Keene on July 30th, after her family reported they had not been in contact with her since June 14th. When deputies went to her Linville Falls home, they found the house secure. Her 2000 Lincoln Town Car was missing. On Monday, the Cherokee Police Department reported they found the vehicle abandoned in Cherokee, locked with the keys beneath the driver's seat. Detective Tim Austin said after the vehicle was found, he knew something was up. Detectives found 2 empty bags of concrete mix in the trunk of the car, and deputies secured warrants to enter Keene's home. So Tim Austin, the detective, told the media that when he and another detective opened the basement door, we saw a large amount of flies, and that's an indicator of something deceased. The detectives found a mass of hardened concrete in the basement and called the State Bureau of Investigation. Agents broke through the concrete and found human remains. An autopsy identified the remains as Keene and determined that she died from blunt force trauma to the head and strangulation. Terrible. Investigators quickly named Freeman a person of interest and began searching for her, and they eventually located surveillance video from a store in Marion, about 20 miles south of Linville Falls. And it showed Freeman driving Keene's car and using her bank card. Investigators say they believe someone else may have been involved. The concrete mix bags were 90 pounds each, likely too much for Freeman to handle by herself. That's really unfortunate. What is this about? Rhode Island. We don't usually see Rhode Island, right? Let's see, we have... Hold on one sec. I have a woman. Let me see, get her picture here. Get out of here. No, we're done with your picture. Your picture is the one we want up there. Okay, so Providence, Rhode Island. A North Providence woman is being held without bail for her alleged role in the incident that left a woman beaten in the streets of Providence. Police have identified Cheyenne Bosford as one of the people they believe was among a group of dirt bike and ATV riders accused of dragging and beating a woman in Providence on Tuesday. Bosford went before the judge on Friday morning wearing a sweatshirt and handcuffs in the Providence District Court. She pleaded not guilty to the charges she faced, which include simple assault and disorderly conduct. She was ordered held without bail for violating her probation. Police said the 24-year-old played a role in a brutal beating that happened Tuesday night at about 11 p.m. at the intersection of Smith and Orm Streets in Providence. They said a woman had been driving with her 8-year-old daughter, a friend, and a puppy. She came to a red light and she was surrounded by 10 ATVs and dirt bikes. Wow. After 2 red lights turning green and they had not moved and the victim beeped her horn at the time, the defendant and several others approached the motor vehicle. The victim got out of her car, and when she was assaulted by several individuals, said the prosecution, I would have never got out of the car. I would have called the police in my car. Don't ever get out of the car. And crap, if they wouldn't move, I probably would have just called the police, and if they started to approach the car, I would have just put it in drive and just drive right freaking through them. Okay, let's see. So the victim, okay, so let's read this again. She came to a red light and she was surrounded by 10 ATVs and dirt bikes. After 2 red lights turning green and they had not moved, the victim beeped her horn. At the time, the defendant and several others approached the motor vehicle and the victim got out of her car. You're telling me there was no other cars. This must be a very quiet area. There were no other cars on the road, right? No, nothing else happening there. And then she was assaulted by several individuals. You know what's so weird? I feel like deja vu with a puppy and something in the car. I think we just had a case like that, didn't we, with a puppy in the car, when people had a puppy in the car? What was that? We were watching something in some case, and they had a puppy. I'm having severe deja vu over everything. The police say they obtained surveillance and cell phone video which showed the group kicking and punching the victim, who was identified as Tanya Martinez. They were able to identify Bosford in the video. She had been in trouble with Cranston police. In January, she was arrested and accused of pushing a Cranston police officer during another incident involving ATVs and dirt bike riders on the street. Police said Bosford had allegedly blocked traffic, and when an officer approached her, she pushed him. Okay, there was a news station that interviewed her at that time, and she denied all claims against her. The Providence police are still investigating the incident from Tuesday. Anyone with information about the incident should contact them. Bosford was ordered not to have any contact with the victim and is expected back in court on August 13th. Crazy, absolutely crazy. What is this? Now, England. Wow, this guy looks like somebody. This guy looks like somebody on YouTube. Creator, I know. A doctor in England has been convicted of multiple crimes for attempting hundreds of twisted exorcism rituals on his girlfriend, which involved dangerous chemicals and drugs. Authorities say 60-year-old Hassam Metwali performed a dangerous perversion of an Islamic ritual called Ruqya. It's Ruqya. Ruqya? I don't know. About 250 times on the woman over 4 years to expel spirits. The rituals involved applying oils on her body, injecting her with drugs, restraining her, and reciting verses of the Quran. Now, while someone testified that this is a valid Islamic practice, it should never involve sedation or drug use. Metwali allegedly believed that the woman, Kelly Wilson, now 33 years old, was possessed by spirits called jinns, Jinns. Wilson was comatose, on the cusp of cardiac arrest, and nearing total organ failure when she was finally hospitalized in July of 2019. Before calling an ambulance, Metwali allegedly connected her to oxygen and inquired with friends as to whether she should be hospitalized. I have never been involved in a more bizarre case than this one, truly. Now, the judge, Jeremy Richardson, said during the court, said Judge Jeremy Richardson during the court proceeding, and that's from the Grimsby Telegraph. The day he was arrested, investigators found drugs, including ketamine, propofol, fentanyl, and diazomules in his home, where the rituals were said to have occurred and were recorded. Excuse me. The doctor lived in Grimsby in northern England. Jury on Thursday convicted Metwali of 8 charges, including administering a noxious substance. When Metwali met Wilson, she was training to be a nurse and would later work at his clinic. John Elvidge, a prosecutor, accused Metwali of feeding Wilson's addiction to drugs. And I quote him saying, Dr. Metwali gave people the impression that he was supportive of Kelly Wilson, and yet he was willing to fuel her appetite for drugs, which went well beyond what her general practitioner was prepared to supply. Metwali is scheduled to be sentenced in September and could face substantial prison time. Crazy. What is it with the people in Florida? I'm sorry for the people that live in Florida. And believe me, I spent a lot of time in Florida. Port St. Lucie. A man from Port St. Lucie, Florida, is accused of biting off part of a man's ear in the Florida Keys. The Monroe County Sheriff's Office arrested 45-year-old James Len Williams on Thursday. Investigators said Williams was with a group of friends on vacation. And while at a marina, a woman passed out, and Williams put her in a wheelbarrow to carry her back to the hotel room. Isn't that nice of him? Witnesses said that Williams dumped beer on the woman and insulted her. Things started to escalate when a friend intervened. As others jumped in to help calm Williams down, investigators said he pushed a woman to the ground. That started a scuffle, and Williams pushed another woman to the ground. Deputies aid Williams pushed the victim to the ground and deputies said Williams pushed the victim to the ground and began choking him. The victim said Williams bit part of his ear off as others tried to separate the two. Williams faces charges of aggravated battery and battery by strangulation and battery. Well, what happened? Is he, was he on bath salts like the other guy? Okay, let me go back to where we were. Hold on. Ah. What? Who's this? Who watches my 600-pound life? I think my daughter watches that sometimes. Apparently, who knows Gina Krasley? She died at the age of 30, and now, hold on, there's a lawsuit. Hold on. I just see that. So it says, a little over a year before Gina Krasley died at the age of 30, the My 600-Pound Life star sued the production company behind the TLC reality series, citing emotional distress. Krasley was just one among 9 other castmates who filed the suit against Megalomedia, accusing the production company of intentionally inflicting emotional distress and negligence. Despite the production company's attempt to dismiss the cases, a judge ruled in May of 2020 to consolidate most of the suits into one parent suit at the request of the cast members, court records show. Krasley's lawsuit claims the company failed to require a psychological evaluation, nor did it provide adequate mental health services during filming, according to Starcasm, which was the first to report on the lawsuit. The Post reached out to TLC and Megalomedia for comment. Texas attorney Tony Busby, who is representing the plaintiffs, declined to comment. The late reality star also accused Megalomedia of failing to properly train employees for depression and known risk of suicide that comes with extreme weight loss diets, the subjects were following. In Crassley's suit, she claims that the show was negligent in several aspects, including intentionally causing distress in order to have the show achieve higher ratings, failing to provide counseling before administering her diet, and for not providing healthcare services while filming. Specifically, Crassley claimed that Dr. Yuman Nazaridan, the primary doctor on the show who specializes in vascular and bariatric surgery, has placed her on an extreme weight loss diet. However, Crassley went on to allege that she was then required by production to eat excessive amounts of food on screen to portray her as someone who could not follow that diet. Defendants created this narrative, and then Dr. Nazaridan expressed disappointment for failing to obtain the necessary amount of weight loss to be a candidate for the surgery. Crassley was ultimately not permitted to proceed under the doctor's care. The first lawsuit was filed by the family of James L.B. Bonner, who took his own life in 2018 after his appearance on the show, 6th season. Nicole Lewis, Maja Radanovic, Destiny Lachey, Alicia Kiergan, and Anjanette Whaley are also among those suing the production company for a number of grievances, including fraud, negligence, and more. The combined parents' suit had a trial date set for July 20th of this year before it was postponed to a later date. A definitive date has not been set. Here's J.D. Bonner. Now he's looking better, it looks like. Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I don't know what's going on with that. Hold on. I just totally lost over there. When TLC was reached for a comment about Crassley's death, they directed them to a tweet where it said TLC was deeply saddened by the loss of Gina Crassley, who shared her weight loss journey on My 600-Pound Life. Our thoughts and prayers are with the family during this difficult time. How did she die? Did she commit suicide or did she die from a health issue? Let me see. I'm going to look up how she died. Let's see here. It says, let's see. TLC was deeply sad. They said the same thing. The Tuckerton, New Jersey resident died Sunday at home surrounded by her loving family. Her cause of death has not been revealed. Her family remembered her love of dance. Crassley started a viral dance trend on TikTok calling Dancing Has No Size Limit, which has 3.2 million views on the social media platform. When people tell me to stop dancing, she said during a video set to the tune of Better When I'm Dancing by Megan Trainor, I won't stop. Dancing has no size limit. Crassley's TikTok, which has over 240,000 followers, is now private. Her greatest passion was dancing. Her online obituary reads, she dreamed of one day opening up a dance studio for special needs children. Gina once appeared in a movie when she was younger called Walking to the Waterline, and she enjoyed playing video games and spending time with her family. Crassley first appeared on TLC's My 600-Pound Life in 2020, and she admitted to turning to food as an escape as a young child to cope with abandonment issues and abuse from her father and other family strife. My life's been hard, she said on the show. I always felt my entire life like I was just pushed under the rug. What made me forget that pain of being abandoned was eating. Crassley said she weighed more than 300 pounds at the age of 14, adding, it started to get harder to do things. As she neared 500 pounds, at over 600 pounds, she said she became immobile, requiring her wife to serve as her caretaker. My whole life is falling apart. At this weight, I am miserable, she said. I know my body's in bad shape, and it's getting worse every day. And if I don't stop gaining or getting bigger, I'm going to die because I didn't stop eating. Crasley is survived by her mother, Kathy Devereaux, sister Allie Samuels, and Elizabeth Crasley, her wife of 6 years. All three appeared on the show alongside Crasley. Crasley is the 10th person who has died since appearing on My 600-Pound Life. Wow. Okay. Oh, to a Real Housewife. Let's go. I guess it's just reality TV time. So we have Mary Cosby has pleaded not guilty to 2 misdemeanor charges of unlawfully providing shelter to a runaway and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. A rep for the Salt Lake City Justice Court, where Cosby, 48, was charged, told us on Friday that she made her plea on June 28th. The minor in question was not named, and the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star is due back in court on August 12th. Specific details surrounding the alleged incident are unknown. However, there are reports circulating that Cosby's only son, Robert Cosby Jr., may have been involved. She was first charged on April 8th. It's unclear whether Mary's legal troubles will make it onto season 2 of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, since the reality show filming recently. A rep for Bravo declined to comment. Mary's rep told us Mary is saddened that she was dragged into another family's domestic situation, but is confident that this misunderstanding will be cleared up soon. The wealthy pastor who rose to fame on season 1 for marrying her step-grandfather is not the only Salt Lake housewife dealing with legal woes this year. So Jen Shea, a co-star, she is now facing charges of maybe 30 years in prison for fraud and money laundering for a telemarketing scheme. And feds recently accused the 47-year-old of being one of the masterminds orchestrating a broader scheme. And her legal drama, Jen Shaw's, is going to be a central part of season 2. The date that will begin has not been released, and both herself and Mary will return to season 2 alongside everyone else. I don't watch that, so I couldn't tell you really much about that, but I know about the other telemarketing stuff because we went over that. Oh gosh, is this in Scooter's hometown? Yeah, look at this, Scooter, Gary, Indiana. That's your hometown. It says 66-year-old woman died Friday night when a car drove into her home in Gary. The car came to rest after careening through 2 cars, a house, and a garage, killing Jacqueline Laws. Jacqueline Laws? Why does that name sound so familiar to me? The Lake County, Indiana Coroner's Office said. That name... Her family and friends said she wasn't supposed to die the way she did. It only took seconds, but left a lifetime of pain. I was calling for her, but she didn't respond, said Mamie Laws. I called 911. Relatives said what began as just another evening turned tragic when a vehicle ripped through the house of the family's 91-year-old matriarch. It's just so sad we have to go through this tragedy, her brother Charles Alexander said. I'm not angry, but I'm very disappointed that people are driving down here so fast and cause this problem. Maybe if she wasn't driving so fast, she would have been able to maintain control over that vehicle. It happened on the 2700 block of 25th Avenue around 8:30 p.m. as Mamie Lewis said that she and her sister helped get their mother, who uses a wheelchair, ready for bed as they did most nights. But when Jacqueline went to the garage to get some supplies for her mother, the unthinkable happened. We just heard this loud commotion. Boom, Mamie Lewis said. It was indescribable. There was a flash, and everything went black. And I went to the garage, and there was nothing there. Jacqueline Laws was killed as an SUV slammed into a tree after striking an electrical box and a gas meter, causing a small explosion and fire. On Saturday afternoon, the grief-stricken gathered to comfort one another as they remembered this kind and loving woman. Called Jackie by her friends and family, the Hammond resident had worked at the local high school for years, teaching children vocational skills. We love her, her sister said. She was very much loved and she will be very much missed. A twin, she was devoted to her family and adult son. She had a unique bond with her 20-year-old niece, who was also a twin. Something that's like kind of sad. The next year, it's our 21st birthday. My sister and I were going to celebrate it with our aunts on that day, but we are still going to celebrate with the other half, Chantal Level said. The victim's sister said she saw the driver of the vehicle walk to an ambulance who took her to a local hospital. We are going to trust in Jesus. We are going to become closer as a family. Her death will not be in vain. Whatever purpose was, we are going to fulfill that, she said. It's unclear what charges, if any, the driver will face. Crazy. Oh, now there's a missing woman in Minnesota, Sassy Darcy. Okay, so she's missing. Sassy, have you seen her? Let's see. I'll go over there. The Asante Police Department is asking for help locating a missing woman who was last seen in Asante, Minnesota. Amanda Jo Van Grinsven, 32 years old, was last seen on August 5th when she left the Asante VFW with a person who has been identified. Police said they both went to the Dugout Bar in Bethel, and that person stated that Amanda was driven back to the area of the Asante VFW. Let's see. Authorities say Amanda did not show up for work. Stop.
Do you see my face?
Yeah, but don't do that. Please don't do that when I'm online. Okay. Authorities say Amanda did not show up for work the next morning, and her vehicle was still parked at the Asante VFW. Her phone is off, and her last known possible location was southwestern Asante County. Amanda was last seen wearing a twins t-shirt and jean shorts, and she's described as being 5'3", tall, with light brown hair. If you have seen or know the whereabouts of Amanda, please contact the Asante Police Department at 763-444-4761 or the Asante County Sheriff's Office Dispatch, 763-689-2141. Crazy. All these missing people, isn't it? Is this one? People's Court appearance. Hold on a second. Is this recent? No, I think this is a crime story. It's a cold case. And then we have a missing 14-year-old girl that's missing since the first day of school. And that's in Atlanta, Georgia. Police in Atlanta, God bless you, are asking the public's help in searching for a 14-year-old girl who went missing after the first day back to school. It's posted on Twitter that 14-year-old Caitlin Winchester did not return home from her first day at North Atlanta High School, where she's a freshman. God bless you. According to Missing Persons News website, Caitlin was last seen on Thursday just after 4 p.m. near the school. Caitlin's parents are not certain she got on the bus after school, but she's believed to have attended the full day of classes. God bless you. Caitlin is currently wearing her hair in braids. See if I can get these. Some other pictures of her in case. Let's see. No, those did not go. God bless you. There's another picture. Oh gosh. She's found. It's crazy. Okay, I think that's going to be enough of the true crime for tonight. Okay. Get back to the live stream. See if anyone's still here. Oh, I forgot to do something. I always forget to do something. What's wrong with me? Luke, you want to get Lucy? Okay. Speaking of twins, they perished along with 3 others. Yeah, in an apartment fire. Yeah, Juju, I think, yeah, I did see. Hold on, I think I just. She's over here. I think I just saw that. Let me see.
Lucy.
Yeah, here. Where was that? That was 5 young children under 10 died in a horrific fire Friday on their mother's birthday at a St. Louis area apartment where they had been living since their previous home was destroyed in a blaze earlier this year. Wow, that's crazy. The fire is believed to have started around 3 a.m. at the apartment building in East St. Louis, Illinois. The children's mother, Sabrina Dunnigan, had just left the residence to drive someone to work, and when she returned home, it was engulfed in flames. She attempted to run into the apartment but was unsuccessful. 2 children were found dead in a bedroom, and 3 other children were located unconscious on the floor. Of the unconscious, 2 died in ambulances and 1 died en route to the hospital. Are those all of her children? All of her children deceased? The victims have been identified as 9-year-old Deontay Dunnigan, 7-year-old twins Heaven and Nevaeh Dunnigan, and 4-year-old Jabari Johnson and 2-year-old Loyal Dunnigan. The children's maternal grandparents, Greg Dunnigan and Vanica Mosley, had been sleeping in a room separate from the kids. And Greg Dunnigan, the maternal grandfather, said that he attempted to get the children out, but the fire was too intense. Dunnigan and Mosley jumped out of a window to escape the blaze, which remains under investigation. It was the family's second fire this year. 5 months ago, the family's home burned down, but everyone had escaped without injury. The fire was not deemed suspicious. The fire erupted hours before a party had been planned for Sabrina Dunnigan, whose birthday was on Friday. Family friend Arthur Robinson said that he was supposed to bring balloons and other party items Friday morning. I fell to my knees. I almost passed out when I heard they were gone. It's very troubling. He added that Dunnigan was a great mother, a responsible mother. On Friday evening, a vigil was held to remember the children and express support for their mother. Nearly 100 people surrounded the scene, which was covered with flowers, balloons, and stuffed animals. The East St. Louis School District, where the children attended classes, says it was providing counseling services to grieving peers and educators of the deceased children. Today, the East St. Louis School District is grieving the loss of 3 students and their younger siblings. We send out our sincere condolences to the family as they cope with the tragedy. We ask for respect and privacy as the family and our staff work through the significant loss. Our crisis team was on scene following the event and is partnering with the Red Cross and Community Lifeline to provide ongoing support services. Counseling services will be provided to classmates and staff, the statement reads. There's been a GoFundMe to help cover memorial expenses of the children. Does she have any other children, though, or that those are all of her children? Every one of her children? Wow, that's it. It's crazy. Definite prayers for her, those kids. Oh, wow. That reminds me of that one. Remember, maybe you don't remember, it was a very affluent family, and though they were going through a divorce, and her parents were in the house too, I believe, and I think she had 3 daughters, and she was an older mother, and they had, I think there were a set of twins there too. I think it was one girl and then a set of, Luke, please get Lucy, and then a set of twins, and they all perished, all of them perished in the fire. I think it was, I want to say Connecticut. You remember? And it was like on Christmas Day or something. Does anybody remember that one?
Where's she at?
Out there.
Huh?
Right here.
Where?
Right here.
Don't see her.
She's at the door. Come on, Ethan.
Wait, she's inside still. What'd you do?
Am I allowed to troll if I'm around? Oh, Dad's here trolling.
Stop. No.
Ethan, are you seriously wearing that hot? I'm getting worried about
I
you.
took a cold shower, Mom.
Okay.
No, I was joking you when I wear the whole winter coat. I was so joking.
Hi, Nana Patty. Hi, Danielle C. You're feeling better. What is your avatar? What is that? It's like a green person. What is that, a cartoon? What is that avatar, Jimmy?
Half your nuggets. Yes.
I'm trying to check your avatar, but I can't. I can't see it. It looks like a green person or something. You don't remember that one, Mimi?
What?
I don't know. I'm talking to someone in chat. Oh, John Wasaki. Hold on a minute. John Wasaki sent a super chat. Thank you, John Wasaki, for the super chat.
What? There's nothing. You go get it.
Hi, Rosalita Marie.
Where's mine at?
Oh, mine's so soft.
What?
I know
Your things are so soft.
Would you like to call in from your hospital room? I can send you the number if you want to call in and say hello.
Oh, what happened to chicken nuggets?
What?
Chicken nuggets are so soft.
Yeah, I did. Shh, quiet, Luke.
What is that?
I don't know what you're saying. You're yakking like crazy.
Nuggets are so soft. I don't know how to-
Chicken nuggets? You're eating chicken nuggets? What? What, Luke? What are you eating?
Chicken nuggets.
Oh, Dad's in the chat. You're not even paying attention to me.
They been out. You didn't put them in the refrigerator.
It's okay, Ethan. We just got them.
I'm
Relax.
joking. I'm joking. I'm playing with them.
This is soft.
You're not gonna eat it? You done?
Ashes caused the fire.
Heat it up and see if it changes.
Yeah, okay, because it was up in Connecticut, wasn't it?
Oh, yes, yeah, sure.
Oh, it's a green person behind a computer desk?
I ate a couple. You're not eating mine.
Neither mine.
You're not eating these though. This is soft too.
Neither one more.
This is cold. They're cold. You cannot eat it.
Oh, my goodness. Ashes from the fireplace.
This dog
Yeah.
is a little hungry.
And it was all of her children, wasn't it? All of the children?
Oh, they're hungry. I will. Let's heat them up first.
I think it was 3 girls, and I think there was a set of twins, wasn't it? I think so.
Let's just see how fast he can dog.
Sadly, yes, okay.
She's gonna start to smell something else today. She's gonna start to smell something.
What is it? What are you laughing
He's
about?
attracted to him.
What, Ethan?
Luke's got something in his hand I think the dog likes.
Oh,
The dog do.
what? No, he
Dog
can't.
smells something. Yep. That's he smells it too.
What is it?
It's food. And a couple to the dogs.
I think that
They look
woman who
super
died
hungry
dancing on
right now.
TikTok.
They look like they want food.
I think I saw that woman who died dancing on TikTok. I really like TikTok. Do you? All the children, yes. Great memory, John. Yeah, no, I remember that because it was like so. And they were going through she was going through a custody battle, wasn't she? Was in the middle of divorce or something? And the husband was like totally, I think then that really, didn't he sue her or something? Didn't something happen? Did he have a wrongful death suit? There was something really. Honey, I don't know about calling him. We had a tough day with noise and pain. My neighbors, okay. All right. You sleep. It's all right. No problem. We were just lounging around on the couch all day. We got a big pleco for the tank. Luke, how is that pleco thing in the tank? Luke, how is the pleco thing in the fish tank? You doing good? Well, I don't know. I'm thinking I don't know what I'm thinking. Valerie Ventura, hello there. I guess I'll put the number in Slack. I mean, and then I don't know what I'm thinking because I'm kind of thinking of something, but I don't want to say it. I'm afraid I'll get flack if I say it. So I'm going to say it. Why isn't that not working? Okay. heck am I going? Slack. I know I had Slack open before. Got so many tabs open, it's not funny. I'm going to close some of these tabs. Oh, I was going to check Dawn's Facebook too, right? Just to check it. But I'm going to put the number in Slack too. So I guess Barry Morphew had an emergency status conference on Friday afternoon. He was not in court, but was tuning in through WebEx, only by audio. He faces first-degree murder charges in connection to the disappearance of his wife, Suzanne. She was reported missing in Chaffee County on Mother's Day weekend of 2020. His 130-page arrest warrant is still sealed. His attorneys, Drew Nielsen and Iris Aitan, filed a motion to hear additional arguments about the state's violations on handing over the discovery. Due to the pandemic, Judge Patrick Murphy's schedule is booked until late in the year, and Morphew is scheduled to appear in court on Monday and Tuesday for the preliminary hearing. The judge gave the defense time to discuss whether to push the hearing back until another status hearing could be scheduled to hear arguments. He doesn't want to sit in jail until November, knowing he's innocent, his attorney Iris Aitan said. He did not commit these crimes, and he should not be sitting another day in jail with them monitoring his every move, every piece of mail, every Bible phrase that he reads, and every time he uses the bathroom. So he's reading the Bible too. According to his attorney, Iris, 8 witnesses and 450 exhibits will be presented in the first 2 days of the 4-day hearing. Iris and Judge Patrick Murphy I can't read tonight. Iris asked Judge Patrick Murphy again for bond for Barry Morphew on Friday, but the judge did not grant it. She also asked the attorney fees to be paid for due to the extra work they put in to comb through the discovery to find out what they do and do not have. At the last status hearing 2 weeks ago, Judge Murphy ruled the prosecution did violate his orders on handing over all of the evidence in June. The state had 7 days to provide the defense with all the evidence. The state said this is an ongoing investigation, so the evidence keeps rolling in. On Friday, Judge Patrick Murphy said that 7,000 pages were given to the defense at the end of July and an additional 1,190 pages on August 2nd. He added that there are more than 500 hours of video evidence. He was concerned, along with the defense, about the preliminary hearing taking longer than 4 days. The state assured the court that 4 days would be enough time. Morphew's attorney requested the judge require the prosecution to give them a list and an order of witnesses slated to take the stand at the preliminary hearing. The state responded saying there was no requirement for them to hand over a list of witnesses, but did so anyway. However, the judge wanted to make sure the preliminary hearing wouldn't go over the allotted time, so he is requiring the state to give the order of witnesses and an estimate of how long each witness will need. One of the exhibits to be presented is a series of text messages between Suzanne Morphew and her friend Sheila Oliver. Okay, and so that should be interesting, right? So is that still going to be a go for Monday and Tuesday? Additional seating is allowed. In anticipation of a large crowd at Barry Morphew's upcoming high-profile court hearings, Chaffee County has agreed to live stream the event at the Chaffee County Fairgrounds. Wow. Morphew, accused of killing his wife, Suzanne Morphew, is set to appear on August 9th and 10th, and several additional dates to follow this month. Suzanne was reported missing on Mother's Day, May 10th, 2020. Wow, that's going to be at the fairgrounds. The courtroom can only fit approximately 24 people. Keeping social distancing in mind, the judge agreed to create another location where people can watch the Morphew's hearing. Recording or rebroadcasting is prohibited. The court is reserving 7 seats for the media, while public seats will be available only on a first-come, first-served basis. Interesting. Fairgrounds. Okay, the numbers, didn't I put the number in Slack, didn't I? Okay, let me see here what's going on.
Watch out, I'm gonna dog's pee over here, so I'm cleaning it up.
What, you have an accident? You're cleaning? Good
One of the
kid.
dogs did.
Good kid.
What?
I said you're a good kid.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave the picture out there. Yeah.
Let me see here. Aurora. All right. That's it. Okay. Hold on, I can't find the live chat. I can't find it. There we go.
I'll step there.
Valerie says, "What's a troll?" It's a mean little person that has no life and comes to bother people that don't want them around.
Mom, did Dad troll you yet?
Yeah, he did.
What did he say?
He's right there.
What?
I know, he said a troll trolling on a computer, haha.
What?
I didn't say anything.
No, what did Dad say?
He said a troll trolling on a computer, haha.
Oh. It's right there.
Did the internet go down? Did the internet go down today?
Today?
No, just because your kids haven't played at all. Why? What happened?
What did you say, Mom?
You just said it's odd that you two have not played
PC
your game
is
at all.
froze. I'm joking. I just didn't play.
This morning.
Okay?
Me.
Well,
Tomorrow, I watched something.
I'm sorry, Amy.
I
you
watched a
can
TV
continue.
show, but games aren't fun no more.
Anymore.
yes, there's some of them are great. A lot of them.
Ain't none, Mom. It ain't the ain't the ain't.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
Ain't other ain'ts, Mom.
Yeah, if there's kids watching, don't let them ruin your childhood. There's a lot of very good games out there.
I'm telling you, games don't hit different like they used to. Don't have that feeling. You know, I'm playing Fortnite. It's like, I know.
Yeah, we know that game's dead.
Fortnite used to be.
His avatar is a troll trolling on a computer.
What is it?
No, Dad's avatar.
Dad's avatar say?
The troll trolling on a computer.
Oh, how did he get that?
I don't know. He did.
Probably wrote down with the S Pen, took a picture of it and put it there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Where's the lemonade? Tell me you put it away.
Well, pink or wet? Oh, yeah.
The numbers in Slack. I did put it there, right? Can someone tell me if I did put it there? I did, I think.
How much you need? You already got some in here. I got some work to do.
No, there's not.
Watch.
Hi, Allie Cattails.
That's good.
Thank you, then.
Yeah, it's oldtimecandy.com.
You already have the, that's half. Alright.
Watch out for there.
Where's he?
Mm-hmm. Adrian, yeah, if I could. I have plenty.
Good night.
Good night. Love you. You're not going to bed anyway.
Love you too.
Yeah, okay, but you're not going to bed anyway. Okay, so hi Janie B, how are you? So I just have to check something here. My computer is being really unbelievably slow. What is this? Oh, just 1 second. I have to see something real fast here. Where's this? What is this? I'll just do something real quick. And I'm not angry typing. I'm informative typing. Okay. Okay, so if nobody's gonna come in there, maybe I'm gonna go watch some movies. Maybe I'll watch Mayor of Westtown. Finish that finally. Today is the 8th? 8th. So how didn't I see this? That's interesting. I still have to get my, maybe I will go watch something and edit my eggplant video and my, oh, Jimmy, I can't do my hiking video because Jimmy never gave me the pictures off of his phone. You never gave me the pictures off your phone for the hiking video that I asked you. Remember to put on the zip drive? Uh-oh, someone's calling me. I hear someone messaging me like crazy. Your goal is to join me? Hold on. Oh my gosh. When did you just send that? Wow. So, someone sent me an email that said they heard an interview with Don, but I think it's a one-party state. He said that he didn't give Chris the permission. I didn't see the interview, so I don't know if you guys saw it. Didn't give Chris permission to share his thing, but is Tennessee a one-party state? I mean, to record his interview. Hi, Pat Miller. What seems really slow? The chatters? Or YouTube in general? You don't think many of you are posting in chat? Why? Why, Shelley Ellis? I've never seen you here. So why do you think many of you are not posting in chat? You're kind of brain dead tonight? I'll take an early night. What about Netflix? One party. So technically he doesn't have to ask permission. He doesn't. Happy birthday, Tina Osborne. What are you looking for, Robbity Bob? What are you looking for? Which one? I'll watch something. Too bad we can't. I'm sorry that we can't do it on YouTube, but we can't. We can only do it in a private meeting. But if you're a member, you're welcome to join us and we'll watch something. I'll put the Zoom link for the members on the community post and you can join. And we'll go off and watch a movie or something or a series. It seems pretty quiet here tonight. Not much going on. You need a new email. What do you mean you need a new email? What's a new email? Night Perfect Strangers. Oh, 9 Perfect Strangers? What is that about? Is that a true crime thing, Adrienne? No. 9 Perfect Strangers. Okay, guys, so we are going to go off into the, we're going to go off of YouTube. And we're going to go into members movies. Okay, Robbity Bob. Okay, I'm going to put the number in the members. All right, so members, what do they say? Members, what are they? Avengers Unite, or no, is that what it is? Probably out this weekend. Okay, so I'm going to put the members. Now, if you're not a member and you're feeling left out and you want to join us, it's really easy. And it's way less than the price of a movie. It's $1.99, and you can join us anytime this month, and you could cancel at any time if you want. So if you want to join the membership and join us tonight, I'm just going to put that link up for you if you do want to join us, and then you will see the post in when I put it on there. But we're going to go in there, okay? And everybody else, I hope you have a good night. Those of you that can't join us, I hope you have a good night. Members, look for the community post, okay? I'm going to put it there. Carolyn, what is it? What is the membership? That, see the little link? Did Nightbot put up the link right there? See, Nightbot said become a channel member. It's one way to support the channel, and it's $1.99. It has 3 tiers, but you can join for $1.99, and then we go into the private movie. So we don't go on YouTube because I can show anything I want. I can go to HBO Max, I can go to Hulu, and I can go to Netflix. And last time we binge watched The Undoing on HBO. So you could come in and be with us if you want to. If you want to come in, just grab the membership link. Hey, Peggy Sue, thank you for becoming a Deputy Rambler. But I'm going to go post the, you'll see the Zoom link. It's going to go into community post. All right? All right. And I'm going to end this on YouTube. But I'm going to be there to take you into the members only. We're going to go off of YouTube because they can't tell, they're not the boss of us. All right. Thank you guys for watching and everything. And I'll talk to you guys. Thank you for the moderators. They're doing a great job. And everybody, and I'll see you in a little bit. I mean, I'll see you right, if you're a member and you're coming, I'm going to see you right away. The others I'll see tomorrow. And prayers for all that need them, and we'll see you later. All right? Okay, bye. Let me end this stream.